Hey everybody, and welcome to a new game to the channel. This time we're checking out the blueprints, or just blueprints. It's kind of a wordplay on blueprint, and you'll see why when we jump into the game, but it is a puzzle mystery investigation game where we're trying to get to the room 46 on a manor on what's called Mount Holly. I believe this was left to you as an inheritance, and you've got to go explore it. The game's kind of kicker is that you will be placing down rooms, and you will explore these rooms, and you will get to a certain point where you have to go back and do it all again. So it has like a roguelike element to it, roguelite element to it, but you know, it's not action or anything, you're just kind of exploring. But I think that's just saved for actually looking at the game. So let's go ahead and jump in. Before we do, if you do like the videos, please consider liking and commenting. And if you're new here, consider subscribing if you do enjoy the content. Always helps out, and we always love having new people here. So let's go ahead and jump in with new game. Okay, so I think we're gonna get a little bit of a cutscene here. Kind of dark at the moment, but there's some rain in the background. Dogu Bomb, I believe that is who, yep, that's the developer of the game. In association with Raw Fury, publisher. Honda Ross. Now, is there voice acting, or is there just going to be a little bit of text that I'm probably need to read off to you guys? I'm kind of interested. So I think this is... Yep, here we go.
S. Sinclair of the Mount Holly Estate at Reddington, do publish and declare this instrument my last will and testament, and hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore made by me.
I love the art style, too. I believe it's that cel-shaded.
Nephew, Simon P. Jones.
And this is who we'll be playing as.
Son of my dear niece, Mary Matthew, all of my right, title, and interest in, and to the house
and there it is.
And land which I own near Mount Holly.
Last will and testament.
Provision and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate.
Well, that doesn't seem right.
The location of the room has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor.
And there's the blueprint.
But I am confident that any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner.
Yeah, I think that's, we're not like time, but you'll see when we get done.
Or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse. In witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand this 18th day of March, 1993. Herbert S. Sinclair.
And there's our pitch for the story. So yeah, I first saw this game a while back, and I'm like, wow, that is a cool concept for a game. And I saw a little bit of gameplay. I didn't go too far into it because I knew I want to make content on myself. We love mysteries here on the channel. We played plenty of Shadows of Doubt. And yeah, I thought this was going to be a good one to go ahead and say, hey, we want to make content on this one. And there it is, day one, the first exploration into what, the Hollywood Manor? Not Hollywood. You guys, Mount Holly Manor. You can see here, that is, I just love the art style. It's so clean from what it looks like. We can go back outside and kind of explore if we want to. It's kind of a walking simulator to an extent. You can't sprint or anything. You can sprint a tiny bit, but yeah. Here's the manor. This is what we're going to be exploring. And I do know that some of the side paths here do open up. There's more to explore, but yeah, for right now, this is kind of what we're looking at. Let's go ahead and start our first foray into the manor. We have the grounds. You can see the title of different names of the rooms. So we'll go ahead and jump in here. I think the doors do close on us eventually. Maybe not. All right. So we just got to take a look around, kind of check out the different rooms, see what's going on. We must have blueprints to draft. Got a clock. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Here's something. Searching the estate can be exhausting. Each time you enter a room, you will lose 1 footsteps. When you no longer have any footsteps left, you will be too tired to continue searching the manor and must call it a day. Okay. Fair enough. Is there anything else? We do have the blueprint here. Let's go ahead and read this. Open on only in the event of my death. Simon, welcome to Mount Holly. You may not remember, but I have found memories of many visits here as a young boy. I hope these rooms provide you with as much amusement as it did in those lost summer days. By the time you read this, I will assume you are fully aware of my last wishes. All the details, the bequest. Please do not mistake my intentions in giving you this challenge in lack of confidence. I assure you nothing could have been further from the mind when I chose you as my heir. With that said, there are a few ground rules for this commission covered in the fine print of my will that I feel I should bring to your attention. No tools or items may be brought into the estate from the outside. Tools and items found in the estate may not be taken off the estate. You may not stay overnight. I do not suspect that any of these stipulations should prove an impediment for someone as resourceful as yourself, but it is very important to me that you start fresh each morning and not rely on the success of the previous day. One final word of advice. Do not assume the rooms you find today will be the same rooms you find tomorrow. These grounds have provided me a home for the last half-century, and even I am uncertain which room lies beyond the particular door. Your grandmother used to say, don't go where the path leads, abandon the path and go where you want it to lead. With all my love and wishes, best of luck, Robert S. Sinclair. I think that's S. Is that S? I'm never going to start cursive, but anyway. All right, so we have the letter. That is done. Let's go ahead and take up the blueprint here. So the Mount Holly blueprint you found. This will serve as a useful map inventory along during your adventure. You may access the blueprint menu by pressing tab. All right, so here we go, entrance hall. And this is the cool part. So I don't know what this kind of reminds me of. It kind of reminds me of that old, you probably see it in stores still, but it kind of reminds me of Labyrinth. There's a board game called Labyrinth, and you know, they have different versions of it. They have like a Pokemon version or just like the normal one, whichever. But it kind of reminds me of that to an extent. But yeah, you can see where we are down here. We have an entrance hall as our inventory. We can see directory, you know, all the directory of the different rooms, bedrooms, hallways, green rooms, shops, red rooms, etc. So yeah, we don't have anything in our inventory at the moment. So, you know, can we go to this room? Okay, yeah, we can. So here we are. Select a room to draft. What do we want to do? So this is a dead end. So we know we won't be able to go any further. We do have a hallway. I would like to check. So if we look at our map down here, we can see how just kind of a general idea of what's going on here. A hallway wouldn't be the best because it would go into this outside, and I don't think we can go there. So I think we'll pick a closet. We get 2 items from it. And there it is. Our room has appeared. So now I want to pick up this jewel. We have a jewel. Excellent. We have a shovel. All right, so we got 2 items. Looks like it could be useful for digging. So yeah, you kind of know what when you're done looking, because the room does tell you how much you're getting out of it. I am going to take a moment to pause and kind of adjust my settings for a second. Okay. So, back to it, we can say we can go through here now, or we can go through here, and we have 46 footsteps left. I think we're going to go to the left here and see what we can get. So, if we look at our map here, we can tell that we don't want to go down at all. The parlor, oh, okay, so the parlor automatically rotates for us, and we can kind of see where it's going to place as we hover over them. There is no rotation, it just kind of goes the way you want it to. I think our best option would maybe go with the den. I want to exit out of here. Once you have drawn floor, oh, okay, so we can't. The one thing I gotta learn is, I think we can keep going. So I'm gonna go with the den. We know there's 1 jewel in there. This is part of learning the game. So yeah, we can, it's a 4 by, actually it's a 1, 2, it's a 5 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's 5 by 9. You can see the antechamber, which should get us to room 46. I doubt we're gonna get there on the first try. We can see the jewel that was left for us in here. I just love the room environments. It's a really, really cool game from everything I've seen of it thus far. And I don't know. I'm excited to explore it with you guys. There is a box in here, but it's locked. We don't have a key. So I think we'll keep going. So I'm going to click on this door. Ideally, we want to turn. Let's take a look at our blueprint map, and that will turn for us. Or we can make it a dead end. I think I'm going to go for the turn. We get 4 gold out of it. We don't want to go to the storeroom just yet. Granted, that's a... Ooh, we could get a key and open that lockbox. You know what? I'm going to do that. So let's open that up. And we can see here, we got a coin there for us. What else do we have? We have the jewel, and there's the key. Okay, so now that I've got the key, I think that was all that was in there. We've got 1 key, 1 jewel, and 1 coin. Very good. Go down here. Use the key here for the lockbox. All right, and what do we got? We have a lock-picking kit. We'll occasionally be able to unlock some normal doors. Very good. All right, so let's go ahead and go through this door, see what we can find on this one. We have a nook, a parlor, and a hallway. I think a hallway is going to be our best bet here. Granted, it's not exactly the way I want to go. We're kind of missing that spot on the left. None of these are going to help us. We can go for another key, or we can go for possibly more room connections, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go for more room connections. We're going to go for the hallway. And see up there at the top left that our footsteps are going down. And occasionally you can find stuff even when it doesn't say so, like this. So let's take a look. So you want to make sure if you do pick up this game for yourself, it has released on Steam today of me releasing this video. I believe it's about on sale for about 26 bucks. But doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked. Okay. So we're in the west wing right now, I would say. And they're more likely to be locked. This one is not. Ooh, okay. We don't want to end it there. I think I'm going to go over this bedroom here and have the chance of maybe filling out this spot. Whenever you enter this room, gain 2 footsteps. Okay. So I wonder if that counts for... Do we lose footsteps when we go in and out? Oh, we do. Interesting. So if we go back, we do lose some stamina. I'm going to call that stamina from now on. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Greetings from Reddington. Is there anything I can look at? Nope. Can't rotate it. What about this? Is the boxing open? No. All right. Let's go ahead and go into this door and see what we can do. See if maybe we can get something. Ooh, and that's exactly what I wanted. Perfect. So we have a gem requirement. Let's go ahead and open that up. We do have 2 gems. And one thing I've got to realize is that if I go too far, getting back and exploring some of these other rooms is going to be kind of a pain. Yeah. Let's see if we can find the gem requirement. This has a lock on it. Ooh, no, it doesn't. We have the lavatory. And I think I might go with that, considering it's a dead end. We could get more coins and a key, but I'm going to go to the lavatory just because we haven't seen that yet. Could be something in here. All right, so we have a HS towel. And unfortunately, yeah, I don't think there's anything in here, but hey, I filled up the blueprint, so I'm kind of happy about that. All right, what is this? It said it had a gem requirement. We have a metal detector, a greater chance of finding coins and keys. Very cool. Oh, and there we go. We have our shovel use. Bunch of pebbles. Not even worth picking up. Okay, well, fair enough. I guess that's what happens when you dig up dirt. Ooh, but we have another spot over here. What do we got here? Come on, something useful. Ooh, okay, we got some coins. Good. Anything else in here? Gem requirement, but maybe it's for this door? Or maybe it took a gem to place it. Maybe that was it. Yeah, I think it was... Okay. Spread gem in each green room. So if we place this, another gem will be spawned into a green room, I guess? Maybe we can go to the pantry, or we can go to the West Wing Hall. We do know that it possibly has a higher chance of locking, but I think I'm going to go with it anyway. We have an okay amount of coins. Oh, and the metal detector has something up there. That's kind of cool. We do have some lore here. Staff notice June 15th, 1953. Out of respect for the late Lady Clara Epson, the West Wing will be closed until further notice. While the floor plans associated with this wing have not been removed from the pool, we ask that staff members refrain from drafting them during this period of mourning. So yeah, this is a thing that even the staff knew about. And then we have likewise may draft with some missing pieces. So yeah, people did have to draft rooms for the manor. Interesting. So it wasn't only our uncle or great uncle. Room is locked. We can lockpick it. I'm gonna wait. Because I think we do have a good amount of lockpicks. Okay, so I'm going to go this way. And we can see here that we want to go to the top left. We could go for a passageway and open up some more, which it requires 2 gems. And I think I'm going to risk going up and get a key. I think I'm going to do that. All right, so let's go and see if we have any lore in here. We do. A journey, noteworthy. As you continue your adventure, you may want to consider getting something to scribble down your notes and observations. A pad, scrap of paper, or perhaps most fittingly, a journal will prove to be an invaluable tool you will not regret having beside you on your journey. Well, now I need to go get me a journal. I don't know if I have a journal on me somewhere. I may have to kind of look around for that. For now, I'm going to wait. Okay, there's our key. But if you guys do enjoy this game and we continue doing a series on it, I will gladly get me a notebook and start taking notes. And then, hey, I may even be able to upload them for you guys and kind of take a look or even try to get them on the screen. All right, so we are drafting another room here. All right, so we got some rooms with some abilities here. View inventory of all items currently in the house or a drawing room. You may draw new floor plans while drafting in this room. Then we have a parlor with a puzzle piece. I'm going to go with security here. That's a gym requirement. See what is this? What this is, because this seems like an oh. All right, we actually have a cutscene. Wow, that was quick. Wasn't expecting to go ahead and get a cutscene on our first run. See our character's feet there, or hiking boots. What is your secrets, Manor? What are you hiding from us? Why do they have such a in-depth security room under? Really wasn't expecting to have a security room. Also, there's a bunch of tape recorders. I mean, I guess it makes sense for a security room having, tape recorders, especially if this is in the 90s, 80s, 90s. There's a notebook right there, too. So what were they having to watch then, out of curiosity? Okay, yeah, but it's all the rooms in the house. I wouldn't say all, but they can probably switch through them. Looks like we got a library down there. We've got, looks like a jewel room. Probably I don't know what they call it, but a hunter's room. Probably a storeroom. Looks like a book storage, different from a library. That looks like a separate thing. Got a piano room. Okay. Gonna poke the monitor. Okay, it's us. We're being watched. And it updated, so yep, that's a live feed. All right, let's see what we got here. Ooh. Welcome to Mount Holly Security. Press enter. View estate inventory. Okay. There's one key. The following will detail the list of the items currently in the house that have yet to be collected. This list will be updated when new rooms are added. So we have not collected one key. I think it's actually in the security room. Let's go to main menu. Keycard system. Security doors are doors within the estate that can only be unlocked with an electronic keycard. Okay, we haven't come across any of these yet, so I'm going to exit. Let's see. Where's that key that we're missing, I wonder? Oh, we actually missed it in this previous room. Also, there's some notes right there we're going to have to read. I miss a key here. Where is it? Okay, so it doesn't represent what is left in the room. It just represents what the room spawned. So there's a key somewhere that we missed, and I think it might be the storeroom. I'm not entirely sure unless there's a secret key that we've missed, or it's in here. We do have some notes over here that I want to read. Staff notice. Effective the first week of December, payroll for all live out and seasonal staff will be managed electronically. As your attendance will no longer be registered at morning roll call, it is undoubtedly important that you do not fail to clock in and out at one of the electronic computer terminals on the estate. 2 of these terminals can be found at security, where the punch clock used to be in the laboratory. Any questions or concerns regarding this process should be directed, as always, to our house manager, Mrs. Babbage. Terminal password unknown. Okay. Got some artwork up there. Okay. Until further notice, the antechamber has been unlocked and access levers are no longer required to grant entry. Okay. Keycard access security doors are more likely to appear in the higher ranks of the estate. Likewise, as a redundant security measure, normal doors in the estate will also be more likely to be locked as you progress north. So we need to consider make sure we have plenty of keys. We also have the lock picking tool, so that's going to help us out. And I think we might be done in here. Let's take a look at this notepad. Blue memos equals true. Red memos equals lies. Oh, okay. So this was a lie. It has not been unlocked, and we need to have access levers. Okay, so this is true though. All right, so very good. I'll have to make sure I write that down off to the side. Yeah, I actually want to get like an actual journal and actually start writing stuff down for this game. That sounds really fun. The security door is locked by electronic key card, and I don't think we have any key cards. I think we'll have to find one. Because if I remember correctly, we enter the security here. We can log into the network, but we don't have the terminal password, so let's go back. Key card system. How does this work again? Security doors are doors within the estate that can only be unlocked in the electronic key card. It is currently operational. So let's go to settings. Set security level? Low? Confirm? Okay, we're on low. Change offline mode? Unlocked. In terms of the default setting of the security doors will be set to power if power is lost during a blackout, for example. So if power is lost, they will be unlocked. As a general safety rule, offline mode should be set to unlocked if any staff are working on the estate. So confirm that setting. I don't think we're going to need to worry about that, but we'll just do that for right now. Get out of it. I don't think that changed anything about this door, unfortunately. Yeah, I think we still need the key card. So yeah, we're going to have to find that. So let's go this way because we can't go the other way. So let's go see. We have north, south, and east available to us. All right, so we have a walk-in closet that'll be a dead end. We have a guest room that'll be a dead end, but we get plus 10 footsteps, and corridor is always left unlocked. Right. The corridor could possibly block us. This is, I mean, either way, we're gonna get blocked here. This is gonna give us footsteps where we can go back. I really want to go back down here and explore if possible. So getting these extra 10 footsteps will probably help us. If we go back though, we may not be coming this way, and we can't. This is locked, so we can try to go this way. The security door is not really all that important for this because we can already go that way. I'm gonna go with the corridor. I probably should have gone the footsteps, but it'll be fine. So I'm going to backtrack a little bit, and we're going to head over to the West Wing Hall. Okay, we're back in the West Wing Hall, and I actually have my metal... Oop, there it is. There's our missing key. So we knew the missing key from the security system. That was very helpful, and the metal detector came in clutch there. So we're going to use a lockpicking kit. You don't seem to be able to pick this locked door, so we're going to have to use a key for this one. Okay, so only certain ones can be. We have a chapel. We'll lose 1 coin. We have a pantry. Or we have, whenever you draft a bedroom, and gain 5 footsteps. Ooh, okay, we're gonna have to go to the chapel, because that is our only way forward. Then we're gonna lose a coin. And it automatically unlocks the door. Interesting. Okay. Really cool room design, though. I'm gonna see if there's anything in here of importance. There's some chess pieces. Okay. Let's see if they can even go through this door. It is unlocked, which is good. We have a spare room, a garage, which gives us 3 keys. I'm gonna go with the parlor, because that'll give us a puzzle piece and we won't get locked out of here. All right, so, all right, here we have a little bit of a puzzle over here. It looks like I'm gonna explore real quick. We have a key, a wind-up key, a component for the parlor game. Okay. Dear Herbert, so May the 2nd. Dear Herbert, it was a great honor receiving the invitation to dine at your estate within the Old Hams in the this past Thursday. If I'm being frank, it had been quite a while since we had been seen in decent society, and we're beginning to worry that my wife's wit had lost its charm. I have no delusions that my company is a rival to hers. If I can refresh your memory, we both spent much of that evening discussing our mutual love of games and puzzles that I had mentioned to you a rather singular parlor game I had played some years back involving 3 boxes of different colors. You had pressed me to write with the particulars of this game when I found the time, and I have included with this letter all the details you will need to share with guests should you be inclined to play this confounding game. As always, your friend, M. Lowry, I believe? ALWRY? There will always be at least 1 box which displays only true statements. Okay, so here we go. There will always be at least 1 which will display only true statements. There will always be at least 1 which displays only false statements. So 1 is true, 1 is false. Only 1 box has a prize within. The other 2 are always empty. Okay. So we have the conditions of the parlor game. We do have a puzzle piece that we could possibly find, and it might be within the parlor game there. So we might as well try it first. All right, so what do we got here? We have this box is blue. Okay, that's true. The gems are in a true box, and this box is black. Okay. So let's think about this. The gems are in a true box. Okay. That could be false. That could be, this is evidently true. This is evidently true. So I'm going to sit here and think about this one for a second. I think I'm probably going to think too hard about it, but hey, I just want to make sure that I don't bore you guys with me going back and forth with this. Okay, so I finally figured this out. So it's way too, well, to be frank, this was much easier than I made it. This is true. This is true. There's no reason it is false. It is displaying the correct information. Same with the black box. It is displaying the correct information. This one is saying the gems are in the true box. It cannot physically be in this one. It cannot be physically in this one. So that is a lie. It's in the false box. So it is in this box. I'm going to make a fool of myself if this is wrong, but that's the logic I went with. And please don't make me a fool. Okay, good. Cool. Like I said, I think I made that much more difficult, but I always kind of second guess myself. And yeah, we end up with me overthinking and overcomplicating things. Now we're missing a puzzle piece according to what's in here. Oh no. A puzzle is in this room. Oh, we can see the rarity of them too. Oh, how cool. I didn't realize I had rarities to them. Excellent. And I wonder if we keep these or not, or if they restart per run. Let's go ahead and see what this door is. We can use a key to open it. I'm going to go ahead and do this. We're going to try to get as far as we can. All right, so we have the kitchen, we have a bunk room, and a pantry. We have food for sale. We don't have much pointage going on, but I'm assuming it restores some of our footsteps. This room counts as 2 bedrooms. Interesting. Okay. I'm going to go to the pantry. Yeah. Ooh, or the kitchen. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go with the kitchen just in case we want to buy some food. There might be some lore in here that we don't know of. I'm gonna take a look around real quick. We have a door. Does this one require anything? It is locked and we have no keys. Oof. All right, should have expected that, but it's fine. Ooh, coin. Like that, thank you. Got some dog food in here. Got a sack. All right. All right, we have the menu. The main course is, we can get a banana, which gives us 3 footsteps. We can get a club sandwich, which gives us 15, or bacon and eggs. And add morning room to today's draft pool. Oh, that gives us a kind of a permanent room we can get. Or not permanent, but it adds to our draft pool. Oh, I want to try to get that. We can go to this corridor and try to get more coinage. We need at least 8. Okay, and we have 30 footsteps. Oof. All right. We're going to try this. But we lose a coin every time we go through the church. Oh, that's rough. All right, so we're going to try to do this. I don't think we're going to be able to complete it, but you know what? We have to make it at least an attempt. So I'm going to go over here and we're going to try to draft this door over here and see what we can do. We're at 26 footsteps. We have, let's see, it's going to take us how many rooms to get back here? So 1, 2, 3, 4. We restore that, so technically 2, I think. I mean, we have some pretty good backtracking capability. All right, so dining room. Each day a meal is served in the dining room after rank 8 has been reached. Each day, a meal is served in the dining room after rank 8 has been reached. So we're actually getting, okay, that's a puzzle. I want coinage. And this may provide me coinage, but this goes that way. And I think I want more options here. I think I want more options. We need to make sure we have an option to go up. This will let us go back down, so I'm going to go with the dining room. Okay, so a meal is served each day after rank 8. Oh, okay, so what it's saying is once you reach rank 8, so we're on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Once we get up to here, we can come back and get a meal and get some footsteps. Okay, that's what that means. We're going to go this way. We have west, east, and south available to us. Let's go and see what we have. We count 2 bedrooms here. We may draw floor plans while drafting this room. Or we can get some gems. And I don't think I'm going to go with that. I'm going to go with the drawing room. That allows us to have at least some options. And we'll be able to redraw if we need to. Don't think there was anything in the dining room of importance to us. I don't see anything that is of importance to us here. Oh, hang on. What is this? Drawing floor plans. Each time you click on a door, you will draw 3 floor plans, from which you must select one to draft. However, there are some items in rooms that will always allow you to redraw if you do not like your initial 3 options. All right, very good. I have a painting of our great uncle, I believe. In the drawing room. Very cool. All the paintings. Yeah, the amount of detail in the rooms are very, very good. I'm going to go backtrack a little bit, see if we can get some coinage. And there we go. That's what I was looking for. Granted. Oh, or 4 items. Or the... I can never say it right. The boudoir, I believe. We are starting to cut off this area right here, and it's going to be increasingly difficult to fill that in, but I do want the 4 coins. I'm going to go for that. Yeah. Because we want to try to add to our pool. Ooh, and we have an apple. I think that gives, yep, 2 footsteps. Perfect. Go and grab the coins. Bridget, please pick up some more fruit before Friday, as we've just been informed that it may have extra guests exploring the house next week. 50 steps should be more than enough, so I think an even spread should be ideal. 5 apples, 5 bananas, and 5 oranges. The enclosed amount should be covered expenses, but please bring back any change from the order and leave it in the pantry. So the leftover change was the 4 that we just picked up, so that is my money now. And we're going to move on, I think. Yep. All right, so let's go ahead and see what we can draft on this room. Items for sale. We're not really looking to do that. Ooh, and we have a breaker box. It's not helpful yet, and oh, this is not a great... I'm going to do this. I'm going to pick this solely because I want the extra stubs. I know we're cutting off, but we do have plenty of this area down here, and hopefully we can fill it out. I mean, we may not even get there. I'm just kind of considering what we need to do now. We do... Ooh, a coin. Give me. Basketball. Gonna play ball? No? No ball? No ball. All right, so now what we've got to do is we got to backtrack to the drawing room, so I'm going to go do that, and then I'll bring you guys back when I get a draft. Okay, so we're going to be drafting, trying to just go north, so let's go ahead and pick this. It is locked. Can we use our lockpicking kit? And we can't seem to lockpick it. Unfortunate. So we're going to go up to the north here into the dining room and see if we can unlock this one. If not, well, kind of out of luck then. All right, so we have a maid chamber. It's a red room. Ooh, it's kind of like a mix. Less likely to find items laying around in your house. Ooh. I don't... Okay, so these red ones are they're negative effects. Interesting. Oh, and I don't like this. We're locking ourselves kind of out of exploring further. I'm this one allows us to go further. We can find some items. My goal is to find more items. So then we get to the kitchen. We need at least 9 coins. And we possibly can find them here. I'm not expecting to complete this, so I'm going to go to the walk-in closet. So let's go and see what we can find here. We found a face mask. The first time you enter the each bedroom with a sleep mask, gain 5 steps. Ooh, okay, that could be good. Can I have some coinage if you don't mind? We have a jewel and we have 2 keys. Okay, so the keys are helpful because we actually go down here and finish this room. I think I got everything in there. That was 4 items. Got 2 keys, got the face mask, and then the jewel. Okay. Let's go down here. Let's see what room is going to be our final room for this little area right here. Open you up. Use a key. And what do we got? We have a puzzle. We have the East Wing Hall, which is not going to be great. A gymnasium is useless to us. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go with a billiard room and see what kind of puzzle we got in here. We have 26 footsteps left. Ooh, and look at that. There's our coinage, and we can head back to the kitchen and get that done. We can see here that, yep, we made a little mistake, but that's okay. All right, so what's the puzzle here? What do we got to do for this said puzzle? Oh, a dartboard. Okay. So we have the darts. Looks like some mathematics are going on. So let's go ahead and click it. Actually, you know what? Is there an explanation of what I need to do for this? Is there anything behind the bar? Doesn't look like we have any explanation on this. Okay, so like just click. What is our goal here? So we have 5. Is this a thing that requires me to know how darts are working? So this is blue, so do I click on the 5? Okay. And then 1? And no. So what's the key here? So let's see. The darts really don't tell me anything. We have addition, multiplication, and division. So we hit 5. It goes to 1. So if we're adding 1, it should be 6. I'm going to see if blue means addition. Click on 6. Ah, okay. So we clicked on 6. So is it multiplying 12 and 13? No. Okay, hang on. I have to figure this one out. So I think there's an order of operations here. So I'm wondering if we take what we had last time. So we had 6 last time, and now we have 12. And what if this is a division? Then we have 2, but then we add it to 13, and then it would be 15? I don't think that's the order of operations, but I'm going to click it anyway and see what happens. But that was wrong. So we click on 5. And then 1 is adding to 6. Okay. 13 is being added. So what if we do... Is there a subtraction to this? There is subtraction. So what if that's subtraction? So we add 13 to 6 and then subtract. Let's see. So 13 to 6 would be our 19 minus 12, which would leave us with, 7? No. Yes, 7. The 7? Please be 7. Nope. Okay. I know math. It's fine. So we have 5, 1, 6. We have addition and division. Possibly multiplication, but multiplying by 12 is going to be too high for the numbers that we have on the board. So what if it's subtracting 6? So what if we subtract 6 first, and we have 6 plus that, so it should be 19, right? Nope, still wrong. Oh boy, I love math, let me tell you. There's a reason why I didn't continue the degree I did in college, and it's because I realized math wasn't for me. Okay, I know this is really basic math, and I'm making myself look like a kind of a big idiot, but it's fine. What do we got here? All right. What if we add, so that's 19. Subtracting, that would be 7. No, we already tried that. All right, I'm gonna ponder on this a little bit more. Okay, so what I'm gonna try is I'm going to say this is subtracting. So we add 13, and then we subtract by 12, which would be 1. Okay, that's it. All right. So we add 18, subtract 6, and we get 12. That would be 12. Okay, so now we have a new one. So we're gonna have to kind of figure out. So we add 5 and multiply by 2. I think that's multiplication. So we have 10. Oh, I'm cracking the code, baby. All right, so we have 15. We add 15. And then we know this is subtraction. And then we know this is multiplication, so we do addition, then we do subtraction. I don't remember the actual thing, so 15, 13, we have 6. So that's multiplying by 3, so we should have 6. And there it is. All right, he's a mathematical genius, that guys. Oh, we have a key card too. All right, so let's go and pick this bad boy up. See what we got here. Opens electronically powered security doors. So that would have been helpful with the church, but we don't have to worry about that right now. Oh, that was, I liked that, but man, I feel like some of you are kind of face palming right now. I was like, wow, he really is something. Anyway, we're gonna head back to the kitchen, get our room, and then keep going, and then I'll see you guys there. All right, so here we are back at the kitchen. We are gonna go look at the menu here, and we're gonna buy some bacon and eggs, and we add morning room to today's draft pool. It's only today's. Okay, so let's go ahead and get the bacon and eggs. Who knows? Maybe this will be helpful for us, or maybe useless. I don't know. So we got some extra steps with it, and now we can go to the store. I think we have a key. Yes, so we use a key. Can't use the lockpicking kit. Oh, no, we can. Oh, very good. Okay. So, man, can we reach this? There's no way. Reach to a room of color of your choice. Secret passage. Gym requirement 1. I think I'm going to click this. Yeah, I'm going to click this. I'm going to see what this is. All right, so I want to go to a bedroom because that'll give us more footsteps. So I'm going to click on the key to the bedroom. We're going to click on that. And then, ooh, we have some coins. Very good. Grab those. Maybe get us some extra food later. It is locked. Can we use our lockpicking kit? No. So these doors that kind of not look like wooden doors, we have to use a key for. Whoa, aquarium is every color room. Oh, that's cool. I'm going to go there. I have no gems. Oh, no, and I can't go back. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, and then, oh, if we had the aquarium, we could go here and almost be to the antechamber. Oh, that's unfortunate, man. This completely locks us out of getting to the antechamber because we didn't have a gem. Oh. And this is why I didn't realize I was locking myself out of this. Oh, that was, oh, babes, what are you doing? All right, it's fine. I guess just so we can continue on, this is technically a bedroom, I believe, so we will get some footsteps back, and we'll have to backtrack a little bit just to try to discover some things. We get +5 of a ballerina. Okay. A picture there. Christmas. There's a safe there. New safe. Someone got a new safe for Christmas. Okay. Very cool. Our metal detector's not going off, so nothing really here. Let's go and check behind the screen. Nothing there. All right. Well, that's unfortunate, but let's keep going. This is a locked door. Lockpicking kit's not gonna help us, so we're heading back, baby. All right, so where are we going? Where am I ending up? We're going all the way down here. I am not meant to be an architect, is what I'm learning from this game, which is perfectly fine. I understand. But yeah, I'll see you guys back all the way down here in the hallway. All right, so we made it all the way back down here. Let's see what rooms we draft. We get a bunk room, a spare room, and a commissary. So we get a gym requirement. Don't have it. If we want to keep going. Oof. Yeah, we're going to lock ourselves out of this way too. Okay, that's fine. We want to at least keep going and try to see what else we can discover. We're not probably going to get much progress left in this run, but you never know what you come across. There is some metal in here, but I'm wondering where. Somewhere. Are you trolling me, metal detector? What's going on? I'm very confused. Oh, there's a coin right there. All right. Let's see what this takes us. And we are going... Ooh, a conference room, you say. That'll lock us out. Combine inventory to create new items. The breaker box I don't think is going to be useful at this point. It's for turning off the power, and we do know security doors. We can turn them off, but I think at this point it is not very helpful to us, so we can combine to create new items and also explore a little bit further, so we're going to do that. All right, so what do we got in here? We have a saw. Combine to create new items. We have a sheet of music here. Stones cut by hand and letters wrought do spell our secrets carved from thought. A message read is often lost among the bold words spoken soft. The note is read, the letter is not. So we have H. I'll take that, that's mine. I don't know what I'm gonna do with a sledgehammer, but hey, can shatter padlocks. Ooh, okay, that's helpful. So we have the letter H carved into the stone with some song kind of helping us out understand, I guess, what that's meant for. But how do we, it said we can combine items. I'm not entirely sure how we do that. So we do know we have a letter H. That's probably an instance where I need to have, you know, a journal. Also a bat in a tub. The lock boxes. Ah, here's the crafting bench. Yep, it's right there. So combine inventory to create new items. Can I have a metal detector sledgehammer? No. Oh, but a shovel metal detector. Yes. Detector shovel. Assemble, please. That's awesome. I am wondering if we get to keep these permanently or not. I don't think we do, but you never know. Yeah, give me that. Oh, it's innovative. Greater chance of finding coins and keys. Much greater chance of finding coins and keys while digging. Sweet, man. It said we can't take them off property, so I am wondering if we do get to keep them. Those don't combine. None of these combine. None of these combine. So yeah, I think we're done there. Go ahead and move on. Opportunity to earn and spread coins, but we have 2 gym requirement, which we don't have. We can go down and try to get another room, or we can count as 2 bedrooms. I'm going to keep going explore. This will probably be our last room here for this run. Top hat. Anything in here? I don't think so. Yeah, I think we're pretty empty. Our detector shovel's not picking up anything. You can see the outside there. I'm going to open you up. Ooh, +1 star for each time you draft an observatory. We don't have that. Freezer freezes your accounts. Whoa, okay. Oh, your money in gyms will reset at the end of the day, and they cannot be adjusted or used until tomorrow. And then a wine cellar. We don't. Oh, wait a minute. No, we've already drafted it. Oh, if we had, I should have came down here before I went further. Okay, so that's something to know. Make sure you have keys and stuff before you go further and you don't get locked in. I think we're going to freeze my accounts to freeze the 5 gold. Because there's no point in getting more gems. I think I'm going to freeze our accounts. We walk in here. It is a good, crisp -16 degrees Celsius. I can't get that key. I'm sad. Everything is frozen here. That is really important. Not for staff use. What is in here? There's the... Oh, boy. I wonder if we turn the power off, this stuff will melt. I wonder. Okay, well, I think we are unfortunately done with this day. We can't really go anywhere else. I'm going to check our entryways here. But yeah, it looks like we're pretty much sealed off. We don't have a key to go further. We can see that our assets are frozen now. So we are going to keep those until the next day. So we're going to say call it a day and move on. Call it a day. Tomorrow you will wake to find the rooms of the estate as well as your current inventory will have been... Oh, no. My radar shovel. With the exception of your frozen assets. Yes, we'll call it a day. Man, I wanted my detector shovel. That's unfortunate, but I understand. So you want to kind of explore as much as possible in the early day if you can. Mount Holly, Mosaic Villa. I wonder if you have... I wonder if it's named differently based on how you do. Total rooms 28, rank reached 8. Oh, we actually could have used the dining room there too. It wouldn't matter because we can't go any further, but steps taken 65 and items found 7. Very good. That's the end of day 1. Save and continue. So I wonder what the key, like what is going to be, what happens at the end of each day. So here we are, day 2. And we're going to get to the very entrance here. And unfortunately, we didn't get to see the breakfast nook that we got for that paying that 8 gold. So, you know, we kind of wasted 8 gold there, but it's fine. It's fine. I do want to kind of take a look at the grounds here. We can go out, it looks like. So I'm going to take a look around and see if we can find anything. Okay, well, this gate seems to be locked. Can't do anything with that. Okay, so interestingly enough, we do have these things, which now I'm kind of wondering, would we have brought the items that we found out here and maybe explore a little bit? Maybe we could have break that down with a sledgehammer? I don't know. Got a nice view. Whoa, look at all of that. Ah. What are you hiding, old man? You're hiding something. I don't know what it is, but man, this is quite the ledge. Beautiful view, though. I wonder how it looks on a good day. Anyway, I'm going to keep looking around, see if I find anything. Okay, so now this is interesting. We found something under the... I'm not going to call it a bridge, but we found this tunnel. I'm not sure if there's anything in here. It's kind of dark. Got some storage crates. Some torches. I don't think we can light them, though. Yeah, we don't have any interacting with them. But yeah, there's just a bunch of storage crates in this tunnel here. Get back there. Can't climb it. All right, well, nothing of interest here, so I guess I'll keep going and see if I can find anything else. Okay, so I'm leaving the grounds now. We're going to go outside this gate. Just got to see what's here. We got some bird baths and stuff, kind of dangerous ledges and a path that leads up to the house. Never know what you can find. It doesn't hurt to explore these kind of games. You may find secrets and stuff that may help you on your next run. And we do have a gate down here. I wonder if we can actually go through it or if it's one of these kind of, yep. Look like we have interacted like the other wooden gate that we had. Looks like there's a tent back here. So I guess this is where we're staying because we can't actually stay in the house. So we are camping out here. Very cool detail. I like it. Can we actually go in here? Oh, we can. The campsite. Due to the rules set forth of your great uncle's will, you are not allowed to stay on the estate overnight. Luckily, however, your scouting skills have been put to good use to fabricate a very respectable off-site sleeping quarters. You may call it a day at any time from the blueprint menu tab or return to your campsite for the night. Okay, cool. So there's just a way to end the day if we want to. So yeah, I think the game is encouraging us to come out here even, you know, during our exploration of the house, because maybe we'll find items that'll help us get through this. Ooh, we have a padlock. Okay, so we don't know what the combination is of that. But yeah, I mean, I could just jump over that, but you know, it's fine. I understand. Have to have the gameplay elements. And I think we had something else over here on the left. It looks like a bunker. Yeah, look at that. Can't do anything with it though, so oh well. All right, well, let's head back to the front of the house because I think we've kind of explored everything here. And then I'll see you guys in a few. All right, so we made it back to the front of the house. And guys, unfortunately, we're going to have to call it there. I do not have time for another run of exploring the house. But if you did enjoy this game, please let me know down below. I've actually think this is a very fascinating game. Very interesting concept and gameplay loop that I'm really, really excited to dig more into. If you want to see more of it, please let me know down below, like I mentioned. But otherwise, hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Thank you, as always, for spending some of your time here. And I hope to see you next time. Bye, everybody.